Hey guys, Tyro here, bringing you some Starcross Cup 4 coverage. Playing for you today, we have Burmie versus Cruzz. This is a round 2 match, best of 3. Cruzz being number 8 seed, Burmie being number 25. Burmie being from Australia, and I believe Cruzz is from Finland. So, we see our first engagement already. We're not far into the game. Stone Pioneers versus Red Echelons. Stone Pioneers do not win the race to the house, but they're still probably going to win this engagement.
Heavy truck waiting for deployment.
Heavily outgunning these Red Echelons. And this is a 2 Red Echelon start for Burmie, and he's bringing in the WC51 with mechanized. He lost his Red Echelons in the garrison. Oopsie daisy. But rifles arrive in the nick of time, flushing out those Stern Pioneers, and they are going to be forced back to base. So I know Burmie is quite keen on his mechanized starts against OKW to mainly counter the Kuberwagen, but Cruzz hasn't gone with Kuberwagen here, so I don't think this build is really going to pay off. Also, one thing to note, Burmie's probably playing this at like 4 AM or something Australia time due to the start of this tournament, so it's probably a bit tired. So, WC51 doing pretty good work there, forcing off that squad, stopping that cap of the fuel point there. So, I mean, despite losing a Red Echelon squad, Burmie's not off to the worst start. He's actually rebuilt that Red Echelon squad, so he's got a fresh one coming onto the field now. And now, well, there he goes. He's forced another retreat from Cruzz. So Cruzz is really having a lot of trouble getting out of his base right now. And that WC51 is doing a lot of damage, picking up models left and right. It's getting a bit low now, though. Down about 2/3 health. Looks like he's going to try to use it to steal this fuel point. Maybe set these rifles here and do some repairs on the Jeep in the meantime. Gotta be careful though, you don't want to lose your crew. And here come these Volks.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Oh, one crew member did get sniped, but Burmie was pretty quick to react there. Hop back into the truck quite quickly. Our crew's sending a slightly more concentrated force to this point, and he will overwhelm Burmie from here. Burmie instead moving to the other flank, trying to shut down this squad from their capping duties. And Cruzz not going for early Rikiden, he's a bit late on his Rikiden, but will be enough to counter that WC51 nonetheless. It's now also putting that mine down there, so this thing may not survive for much longer. Of course, the feature of this doctrine is the withdraw and refit, so once Burmie gets up to 2 command points, he will be able to send that back. I believe it's 75% of its cost. That's pretty good.
You got a rifle squad waiting for orders. This lousy patch of dirt is ours.
So Burmie knows that there is a Rikiden on the field now, so he's got to play it extra cautious. That is battle group going down for Cruzz, so I imagine we might be seeing some infantry support guns shortly. WC51 is no longer carrying that rifle squad. I imagine he probably wants to withdraw and refit it quite soon, so he's just sending it around by itself. Using these rifles in combat, and they're getting diced up by those Stern Pioneers at close range. They might even go down here. Not quite. No! That's what I thought. Here comes the Rikiden. WC51's in a bit of trouble. Gets a shot off. A couple more bullets will just knock it out, and there it goes. Stern Pioneers at max range. Take out the WC51, so that's not going to be able to be withdrawn and refitted. It is dead as it comes. In fact, could even be salvaged here by cruzz.
Area secure.
Rub a bit of salt into that wound. That's exactly what is going to happen.
Squad back to full strength.
Engagement in the centre, rifles versus Fox. Rifle should win at this range. Engagement in the south though, re-echelons will probably lose. Looks like Burmie's going to try jump to this garrison, stall for time there. Rifles do cap that. Oh, but they take a lot of damage from that flame grenade. Even if you're watching that, you still end up taking a hell of a lot of damage.
A capture point is being overrun.
Oh, and this squad may even go down here on retreat to these stern pioneers. There they go.
Just got a report of an infantry unit
So that's,
being wiped out.
I mean, essentially 3 wipes for Burmie now. He's lost re-echelons, rifles, and his WC51. He's not off to the greatest start. So it looks so promising those first couple of retreats he got with the WC51, but so many wipes. Really hurting him right now. He did go for captain, so I imagine he's going to be thinking Stuart. Oh, look at these rifles, they're just getting shredded right there. Burmie is floating quite a bit now. Maybe he's thinking about getting a pack howitzer. Maybe he should be thinking about getting a pack howitzer while he waits for that last bit of fuel for the Stuart. Yep, here it comes now.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Captain's sitting in base, supervising that, so it builds a bit quicker. Oh,
They got wiped out.
oh my god. Was that just a rifle squad that went down to that shoe mine there? Oh man, everything's going wrong for Burmie after such a promising start. It's just, things are just falling apart for him. Maybe if we look at the... See, so he's lost 2 rifles, 2 re-echelons, and of course, WC51.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Oh man. So he's going to rely on the pack house to try and get some miracle shots here to get him back into this game. cruzz still hasn't fielded himself an infantry support gun though. All is not lost. Burmie is getting pretty close to the required amount of fuel for the Stuart, but that fuel is coming in so slowly now because he just has barely any sectors under his control. Really putting
Rear echelon troops on the front line.
really putting the hurt on him. He just wants to get that last 10 fuel, or 7 fuel now for that Stuart, but his current income, that's about a minute away. Where's the pack house shooting? Shooting for the south, and actually got a pretty good shot there, pinning that squad. Now switching targets to the centre. Oh, and pins that squad as well. 2 shots, 2 pins. Yes, please. Still no real, not that many model losses though for cruzz. Burmie's so close to Stuart now. There it goes, and he is still supervising that, so that'll come out very, very quickly. cruzz on the other hand, putting down a Schwer HQ right on top of his fuel. So this is going to make it pretty much impossible for Burmie to rest from here on out. Quite a safe spot, you know, there's a lot of shot blockers. Makes it hard for a field gun to get close to try and put some damage on it. Pack howitzer working on this garrison. Doing alright as well. Burmie makes a big push to try and regather his fuel point. Stuart in the north chasing away those stern pioneers. Where's the Rakeden? The Rakeden is moving up to... Oh, damage to Stuart. The Stuart's in a bit of trouble here. Takes a couple shots on this rear armor from the Schwer HQ. Probably go down to 2 Rakeden for shots. He's trying to circle strafe it, but here comes the Shrek squad. I think the Stuart may go down. He takes a couple more shots. He's going to go down the road. Hopefully that extra speed boost from being on the road will help him get to safety. Oh, he's got to squeeze through that little gap there. cruzz is coming down with his Shrek squad. But the Stuart will make it to safety, and that was a close call. An extra little bit of damage from the Shred HQ really made that a nail biter. So Burmie once again floating quite a lot of manpower here. No, he's going to go for a second pack howitzer. Oh, and I think a pack howitzer just got a wipe there. Looks like a maybe a Jaeger light squad just went down there. Incendiary grenade into the garrison. Somehow wasn't doing any damage though. That rifle squad. Rear echelon's desperately trying to cap this fuel here, but they're fighting a losing battle against all these Volks. Oh, look at those pack howitzer shots. Man, they are just magic.
A capture point is under attack.
Oh, no, but the pack howitzer in trouble. Cruzz makes a push straight down the center. Decrews that pack howitzer. There is a second one just rolling onto the field right now, though. Could this be it? I don't think Burmie can even hold his ground right outside of his base. Yeah, those base bunkers facing. And it looks like he's not going to knock out that pack howitzer with his Raketenwerfer. And there it goes. So it's another huge setback for Burmie. That pack howitzer was doing so well, forcing pins, getting wipes. Now he's back down to one pack howitzer. So Cruzz has a few options available. He's getting pretty close to the Ostwind in terms of command points. Maybe thinking that, or may just save all the way to a Panzer IV. Both equally viable options. Stuart can go one-on-one against the Flak Panzer though. If it gets lucky, gets those rare armor shots in conjunction with the shell shock and the point-blank engine shot, can actually be very effective against the Flak Panzer, especially if you combine it with that captain, which is still on the field. A couple of bazooka shots. Conjunction with that shell shock can really cause Ostwind a lot of issues. Incendiary grenade into the garrison once more. Rear echelons have to retreat. Pack howitzer also backing to safety. Tried to bring that up to cap, but it's just an overwhelming force from Cruzz here. And down goes the second pack howitzer. Things are looking very grim for Burmie. He's lost so many squads now. Looks like Cruzz is going to bring up his Raketenwerfer and destroy that pack howitzer as well. I suppose one good feature of the mechanized is this artillery is quite strong against auxiliary HQs. But he's still one command point away from that. Maybe able to clear this Raketenwerfer here. Shrek squad jumps out of the building. Raketenwerfer is forced to retreat. Shrek squad jumps into the building, but I don't think they can actually shoot in this direction because of that tree blocking their line of sight. Burmie's positioning that nicely. Oh, down goes another rear echelon squad there. Now Cruzz pushing all the way to Burmie's base. Feeling bold. Here comes the P4. Stuart is going to be well outgunned by this. Burmie now bringing in the recon pass. Probably spots that P4. Oh no, he's going to bring in the mechanized artillery on the HQ. Interesting, and he may get some of these squads as they retreat through here. Ooh. Not too bad. Almost wipes that Jaeger light squad. I don't think I've seen anybody do that before. Use the recon sweep in conjunction with that artillery on the base, but it seems to be quite a good strategy. Stuart trying to hide desperately from this P4. P4 runs straight into the base, knocks out the ambulance. Burmie's trying to rebuild his captain, but he's actually building an M1 before that. Looks like he's going to go in for the point blank engine shot. No, AT grenade goes off on the P4 and Stuart somehow survives. I don't know. I think the P4 was shooting at the wrong target there. That's slippery Stuart to get away once again. And M1 arrives in the nick of time to force that P4 back. P4 gets to vet 1 after shooting at one of these base structures.
Captain just took the battlefield.
So we can see Burmie is heavily outgunned right now. He's lost many squads. 19 army size to cruisers 61. Imagine this is going to be over very shortly. Perhaps Burmie has hopes that he can get in there and knock out this P4. And maybe that will be the spark required to get himself back into this game. You can probably hear that P4 through the fog of war. Stuart's on the hunt. Takes a Kenworth and a Shrek shot. Activates a shell shot, but down it goes. P4 finishes the job. And that's probably going to be it. Yep, Burmie calls GG. Game 1 of this match goes to Cruzz.